Happy Monday, YouTube. How you doing today? It's Jerry D from Tennessee. I'm here to talk about some more stocks. I've got some stock spikes I want to talk about. And also I have a crypto event that happened today. You bear with me. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the day, or at the end of this, and I'm going to try to keep it short. Don't want to try to get too long-winded, but here we go. Let's get busy here. All right, Scopus Biopharma Incorporated, SCPS. They had a 71% spike today. Now, this is after news. Let's go over to the news article. Scopus Biopharma announces FDA approval of IND application for lead drug candidate. This is a treatment for multiple cancers. And apparently this is big news. They've had success. FDA has approved use of this. The City of Hope is a world-renowned independent research and treatment center for cancer, diabetes, and other life-threatening diseases near Los Angeles, California. Scopus is a biopharmaceutical company developing transformational therapeutics based on groundbreaking scientific and medical discoveries. The City of Hope is a world-renowned, which I just read. So they're both involved with the testing of this drug, and it has passed FDA approval for use now. And I've talked about this in the past. So if you had a subscription for Biofarm Catalyst, Biofarm Catalyst, I mentioned the website previously. It's been probably several months ago, but I've talked about it some. They announce FDA approvals. They actually have a calendar, and they will tell you when approval is estimated on some of these stocks. And if you use that site, and you I think $17 a month, between $17 and $20 a month, they'll send you a list weekly on stocks to watch that's fixing to get approval, that's pending approval. And if you buy into these stocks, if you time it just right, these stocks will spike after this release here. And this is proof. This is a company that if you had been a subscriber of the site and got the announcement that it was going to get approved, this stock spiked 71% today. Okay, just out the door as the stock market opened. It went up. It dropped a little bit, but it still held a decent price by the end of the day. And what's today's range was $5.74 to $19.95. Okay, but it closed at 10:25, and it looks like it's still trading after hours. Actually, after hours is done. I think it ends at 9, but it closed after hours at 10:29. So, again, Biofarm Catalyst is a good tool if you want to buy into biotech, into medical stocks. That's a good site to invest in. It's cheap. All you have to do is watch the alerts. Some of the stocks are fairly cheap like this. Some of them might be at $100 or $200 a share, depending on what the pharmaceutical company is. They may be a little pricey. A lot of them, most of them that come out on the list are fairly affordable for most people to buy into. And again, when the news comes out, you have news of FDA approval, a lot of times the stock's going to spike, if not 10, 20%, maybe 70% like this. Is it guaranteed it's going to spike? No, but you probably have more chance of making money with a buy like this than a lot of the other stocks like following tweets off of Twitter, because this is public knowledge. The trials that they're doing on these drugs have to be publicly disclosed on their progress. So you go to the FDA site, you can look at their filings, and also again, biochemical catalyst, biofarm catalyst, I think is the name of the site. Will send you weekly lists of stocks to look at. That's pending FDA approval. So let's move on to the next one. Creative Realities Incorporated. So they had an interesting, just right off the bat. Well, no, it wasn't quite. This is in the afternoon when it spiked. Boom, it hit. So 47% spike. And I guess it's because they released news about 7 days ago. And it's probably the news is just getting around to people and getting to people's attention. There might have been, maybe Bloomberg or somebody said something about it, or it was on some news story or something that somebody might have talked about it. But they released news on their earnings, first quarter 2021 results. So during the first quarter of 2021, CRI generated approximately $5 million of revenue. That's pretty good news for a stock. What was the price of the stock? Well, looks like it closed for the day $193. It hit about another penny after hours. So what's today's range? Look at today's range is $1.66 to $2.15. So the height of today's spike was $2.15. The low for the day, if my eyes are not deceiving me, is $1.66. So okay, but it closed at the day after it spiked for $2. It dropped down to $1.93 at closing. And again, you can trade after hours for stocks over $1 a share. A lot of them still will trade till like, I think 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So after hours, it got up to $1.94. So there you go. As news is a catalyst a lot of times, especially on earnings, as people it gets in people's attention, gets them in the news. So the next stock, Petros Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, PTPI. Oh, I forgot. CREX was the previous one. Creative Realities is CREX is the ticker. I don't think I even mentioned the ticker. All right, PTPI. Closed today at $4.11. So it looks like at the end of the day, it looks like they had they released earnings as well. They reported a 300% increase in the year. Increase in year-over-year net sales. So that's positive. That's positive news. That's and it got people's attention, and it caused. We had a spike today of 37%. What is the range? The range, today's range was $2.90 to $4.24. So not quite double your money, but still, that's not a bad. It's not a bad profit if you were in here before today, and you got out of this evening during closing, around closing. So let's talk about crypto. This is serious. This is serious stuff. So, and this is a good example of why you should be cautious investing in crypto. Click on the right one. So, DeFi 100. So, the story is there was a rug pull, and a rug pull is where the developers for the coin, for the crypto, has they've taken the investors' money and run. Now, is that true? I don't know. It's possible somebody else might have hacked the site, because there's rumors. I've heard two different stories. I've heard that the creators of the coin has taken off with investors' money. I've also heard that the site might have got hacked by somebody else besides investors, and that the creators, then the creators. This is a little known crypto. So the creators might have created the coin, may not have been paying attention to their site, to their servers. Somebody's like, oh, let's go hack us a crypto server. And hack the server and did whatever they do, you know. But they left a nice little message on the website. DeFi 100 rebase, we scammed you guys and you can't do beep about it. Ha ha, all you moon boys have been scammed and you can't do beep about it. Devson. Beep you moon boys. Okay, so that's why you don't want to invest in money you can't stand to lose, because things happen. Crypto's not that as old as stocks. It's a different kind of platform. So with crypto, I will say it's probably not. You're not more apt to lose money in crypto than penny stocks. It's probably about the same as trading penny stocks. The reality of it. But the reason I say that is because there are penny stocks that are just shells, that are not current companies. They're not reporting finances, as I've talked about. They are caveat emptors. The SEC is cracking down on those stocks, but there's pump and dumps. People get on Twitter, they hype up the stock, get people to buy into it. They're already in the stock before they start pumping the stock. Once they get other buyers to go in, raise the price of the stock, because once you get a decent sized group to buy into the stocks, that's when the price is going to spike. And as the spike is happening, the people doing the pump are selling off their shares to the people that's trying to get into the stock that's going on through the buying frenzy. So, and then they've made their money and they're gone. And then people that's paid the high price for the stock, the stock price will go back down on the stock, on the shell, and you're left holding the bag. You're a bag holder till somebody else comes on, and maybe another company buys the shell, turns it into a real company and makes it worth something, or another pump comes along, you can get out during that pump. But that's basically what it does. Crypto, you probably are safer buying into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. I think Ethos is another one. Doge, everybody knows Doge. It's been in the news, the past month or so. So Doge is really big in the news. It's down, but crypto's like stocks. Crypto, the price goes up and down. All your coins, your crypto coins, unless it's lesser known coins, some of them just flatline. You buy in, and it is what it is. And people hope that the coin will get popular and the price will go up over time. And that's what happens to penny stocks. People buy into penny stocks and they think, well, if I hold this for a while, this company looks legit. And it may be a legit company. Not all penny stocks are shells. Some of them are real companies. They are doing business. They have real product. But People want to find the next Amazon, and that's what they're wanting to do. And with these little known, lesser known crypto coins, people are going to be buying into crypto, these lesser known crypto coins, lesser known names, thinking that's going to be the next Doge. The reality is, and I don't know about, I want to make a point. I don't know about how, I mean, people, the thing about crypto is people feel that crypto is going to replace physical dollar bills, physical money. But you know what the reality is? If you're here in the US dollar is already digital. This right here, if you have a debit card where you can buy and sell just like it's a Visa card and it comes straight out of your account, your money's already digital. Okay? So, to me, and that's why I've not jumped straight into crypto and just jumped head first and started trading it, because I'm not really sure how are these crypto companies going to convince like the United States to replace the dollar, the US dollar, with Bitcoin, or replace US dollar with Doge or Ethereum. Who's to say that the US government will not create its own cryptocurrency and just call it US dollar? It wouldn't surprise me a bit. They've got a whole freaking staff of computer programmers that work for the government, that work for the Federal Trade System or whatever. They may create their own crypto and call it US dollar. So I'm not 100% convinced that Bitcoin will replace the US dollar or Doge or the others. Now, I'm not saying it won't. I mean, who knows what'll happen. They could adopt one of these cryptocurrencies, but how are they going to decide which cryptocurrency to use in the end? We don't know. We don't know what the future holds. Right now, crypto, to me, what I'm seeing, and I'm not trying to down crypto because I know there's a lot of people that's made money. Pro to Doge has definitely done well, and I wish him well. I hope Doge does do well, because I've been watching his story. There's been several YouTubers that's been doing his story, and I wish him well. I do not wish any of this to fail. I don't wish crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Cardano, I don't wish any of them to fail. But you've got to realize right now, in this point in time, it is popular. The crypto's getting attention in the news. So there's been more people getting into crypto. But in the end, crypto's just about still on the level of trading these penny stocks. It's cheap. They're cheap to get in. A lot of the lesser known names, even some of the well-known names, are fairly cheap, and the common man can buy into these coins. So we'll see. I hope they do well, but beware. Again, this is a warning. I mean, I hate to think that the people that developed DeFi 100 rebase, I'd hate to think that the developers of this coin actually scammed the investors. I hate to think that, but you can't rule it out. The truth is probably going to come out. There's, like I said, right now people are saying that this is a rug pull. Most of the news stories, automatically they are saying this is a rug pull. I don't know if they know for a fact that it is. I think they're assuming, because the site, this message was put on the site for the cryptocurrency, but it could have been hacked. In this day and time, I will say this site could have been hacked. It may not be the developers. It could be the fact that the developers had not kept up security patches on their servers. and so forth, and had just lost interest in, you know, keeping the server up. And because this was a little known crypto that wasn't as popular as Bitcoin and Doge and Cardano and Ethereum, you know, some of the other ones that you hear more of in the news. So I'm not going to say that they did scam the investors. I'm going to keep it open mind. I'm going to say that maybe till there's an investigation and there's more news released about this, and the developers have not released the statement concerning this message or anything. Apparently they've taken this message down. I don't know what the website was. I was trying to figure it out. They might have took the website down. I don't know. I've heard that they've fixed the page, the web page, but they've not released they've not commented on the event. So it's unfortunate. From what I understand, there's a lot of people lost money. $32 million. So yeah, there was a crypto analyst that made the tweet. Cryptocurrency project DeFi 100, a decentralized finance protocol built on the Binance Smart Chain, appears to have been a scam, with the people running it have taken investors' money and running. Now, it says an unnamed crypto analyst on Twitter with more than 197,000 followers put the haul on at 32 million. He probably went out and looked at how many coins there were that they claimed they had and the price and did the math. So it is unclear how that figure was obtained. Well, that's my opinion on how he may have obtained it. Yahoo Finance is like, well, we don't know what he did. He might have knew how many. He might have been an investor, and then he was watching it. And then when the website changed, he's like, oh man, I've lost all my money. You know, that kind of thing. So, a message to the analyst wasn't immediately returned. So nobody's replied. Oh, okay. Right here's the website. Why did I not find it on Google search or Yahoo search? It is in this article. Let's see if we can go to it real quick. Nope, they brought the site down. The site is down. Okay. The website's there, but the web page, the server is down. That's for 404. It can't serve up the web page. So the site is down. So they took down the page. My guess is if the developers of DeFi 100 of this crypto, if they had actually took off with the people's money, that message wouldn't have been took down. That it would still be up. That's my opinion. I don't think they would have took the site down. They would have just disappeared, and the site would have just sit there until the URL, the domain name, became unavailable, and then the domain name would get yanked, and then it would be for sale again, and then the site would disappear. I'm thinking it would have just sat there, or if they were renting space on a server somewhere, the rent come due and they didn't pay the rent, and then the site would be pulled. But they immediately took this down. So that, to me, makes me feel like it wasn't the developers, that somebody hacked the site. But that's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto stock analyst. I'm not a crypto coin analyst. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an old man talking about stocks and crypto on YouTube. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And the sad thing about this is not backed by any kind of financial institution, insurance, FDIC, or anything. When this money is gone, it's gone. I know somebody that had some Bitcoin. His computer died. He had it on a wallet, and to my knowledge, he's not got his money back off of this machine, and he had probably over $100,000 in Bitcoin. So, he had several Bitcoin that had paid the full price of what it currently was about a week or so ago, and he's not happy that his computer died, and he was looking for somebody to try to get it off. And I said, do you know what kind of wallet you're using? What software you're using? Oh, I can't remember now because I hadn't been in the machine in a while, and I do so many other things. It's like, well, that's going to determine whether or not you're going to get that money back. So if the drive's dead, you're going to better hope you can get the information off the drive. I don't know. A friend of his asked me if I could look at his computer. I've not received a drive or anything yet. We'll see. I'm going to have to know what he's using for a wallet to pull it off, and he may not just want to just tell me because, and I don't blame him. I mean, if you got over $100,000 worth of Bitcoin sitting on a drive, you're probably going to want to make sure you're going to get that money back. You just don't hand it over to somebody else because, he can hand it to me if I can get it back and put it in my own little wallet and just say, hey, this drive's trash. What's he to do, And then I've got $100,000. Not that I would do that, but you see what I'm saying? This stuff you've got to. That's another thing. You got if you use a wallet, and I'm not 100%. I've not used a wallet, crypto wallet. So, and I would assume different apps would work different ways. Hopefully, there's a way to back it up. That's something to think about. Either back it up. You need to make sure that you've got that kind of thing on a medium that you can recover it if you need it. So anyway, I could ramble on. I could talk about this for a night. I'll get into stuff that you probably don't even want to hear. But anyway, I appreciate it if you've been with me this long. I hope that they catch. I don't know if they'll be able to, but I hate to hear about this DeFi 100. And they see, they're not saying they did. They say they may have absconded. That means they've taken off. Absconded means they took off. They hardly left with the 32 million in investors' funds. I don't think that they know for sure what happened. And if the developers of the coin did not take off with the 32 million, they will probably release a statement to the public. They'll get their servers back up and running. They'll probably make a public apology. We'll see. Time will tell. This is probably going to be talked about for a little while. This is probably going to hurt crypto for a while because people's going to be thinking, whoa, I don't want my money stolen. But like I said, you got to be careful. Keep your money. If you keep it on a wallet, make sure that you've got it somewhere. If you've got this thing on a 10, 15-year-old PC, or just a 5 or 6-year-old PC, hard drives last, if it's a mechanical hard drive, will last about 3 years if you use the machine consistently, daily. 3 years, you're doing good. You can make a machine if you don't run it 24/7. If you just like have it on the evenings when you come home from work and run it for a few hours, they'll last 10, 15 years easy. Yeah, on minimum use. But if you use it very heavily, a mechanical hard drive will wear out, and SSD drives are not much better. They have a shelf life. SSD drives do die as well. So keep in mind, find out with whatever medium you're keeping your cryptocurrency at, you've got to be able to recover it if you have a hard drive failure. Let this be a warning. This is something to be aware of on this kind of thing. If you're in the stock market now, that's different. Stocks is on somebody else's servers, and they're having to keep backups of all the records and stuff. The brokerages back up their web servers and their records, their database, and so forth. So you're safer in stocks. Now, if you keep the crypto on the crypto websites, maybe Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, some of these platforms that you trade crypto. If you're on those platforms, I'm sure they have scheduled backups. They are backed up. Their databases are backed up on their server. You're pretty much probably going to be secured in keeping your coin there on the server. But if you take it off, put it in a wallet on your own machine, you got equipment failure you have to worry about, and that's something you need to be aware of when doing this kind of thing. I'm just warning you, so I don't want anybody to lose any money like that. I mean, that could be painful, especially if you got a pretty good chunk of change. Yeah, it would just be a bad day. It would just be a bad day. So, anyway, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm not a crypto analyst or a crypto advisor. I'm just an old man on YouTube. I appreciate you coming and listening to my video, listening to me ramble on. And I will be coming out with more stock videos, crypto videos. I'd love for you to subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. Please smash the like button. That'll push me out for more people to watch my videos and some of the things I'm talking about. And if you click the bell, you'll be notified of my videos when I come out with a new video. But anyway, I hope this is a good start to your week. Hopefully you're not in DeFi 100. Hopefully they will recover from this. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm sure that we're going to hear some more news about this. But I hope you have a profitable week. Trade smart, trade scared, trade informed. Do not invest any money that you cannot stand to lose, because you need to keep your lights on, food on the table, and a roof over your head. Keep what's important. This is just a side hustle. And hopefully it's a good side hustle that'll help you supplement your retirement. But I hope everybody has a good night, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.